and welcome to Hired, the show where I, Caitlin, an aerospace engineer and writer, look for job opportunities in the space industry using my self-defined method of job hunting. This is week 13 of Hired, which is focused on finding and building your community. As you may know from last week, I found many benefits to attending the AIAA Space Conference, the major one being aware of new opportunities. This only happens if you're involved within the community. After this event, I felt like I was plugged into the space community, and when you're job hunting in the space community, being plugged in is a very good thing. This episode will demonstrate one of the ways I'm trying to become more involved in the community in which I am job hunting. Over the past week, I completed all of the steps that I set forth last week. The major ongoing step is to plan an event in support of World Space Week. This is a way that I am trying to be more involved in the space community. Here's what I've done, broken down with my job searching foundation tools. Update materials is probably the least exciting, but I typically start here. So this graphic shows the landing page for my event site. I created it using Splash, which is an online event planning tool. It's free to use and makes beautiful sites. I also like it because I can sell tickets through the site. This was a worry for me because my event site is not set up to charge cards, and I don't feel like I can afford a card reader for my phone right now. So, Splash, they take a fairly large commission if you're selling tickets, but I think it may be worth it for the ease of use planning an event with their tools. The most important part of planning the event is networking. This event gave me a great excuse to send emails to my new contacts at various companies. Remember last week? I wanted something to continue talking to my contacts about, and this fit the bill. I had the chance to reach out to companies I had met at the conference too. Thanks to being plugged into the space community through the conference and Twitter, I was able to find 2 more small space companies in the area and talk to them. These were 2 companies I didn't even know about before the conference, but they're the first to confirm a speaker for my event. My conference contacts have tentatively promised speakers, but I'm still waiting on the final word from them. Moving on, event planning has required me to learn a whole host of new skills. This graphic shows the room booking page for the Museum of Flight where I'm holding the event. Over the last week, I've learned about all the rooms available and how much they cost. I've calculated a budget based on these costs and even set out a funding request. It's a lot. Excel can help with budgeting. It's simple math. The hard part is thinking of everything, like if a projector will cost extra or how much it will cost to have food. My goal was to charge enough for tickets to come out even, not making any money, but not losing any either. If you want to ask for funding like I did, check out some sample funding requests online and use your Excel budgeting sheet to support your point. So, as you can see, my main focus continues to be the event. It's happening in 2 weeks, so it may consume a good deal of my life. However, it's a great way to meet people in the space community and spread the word about space in Seattle. If planning an event like this seems difficult, it is. An easier way to find your community might be to create a meetup. Meetup is a social networking site where you can plan events and invite people. You can plan much smaller events though, like meeting for coffee or going to a movie. My plan is to get people together for a movie, which will be much easier than having a speaker panel discussion at the Museum of Flight. Now, the not fun part. I need to let you guys know where I am financially. I did pay for school, yay. This set my account balance very close to zero. I got a loan from my family, which is not my favorite thing to do, but it was necessary. I was $4,000 in the green, but I think getting into the Seattle space community is probably worth the cost of hosting the event. The max cost is going to be around $1,200. I'm still looking for funding, but the down payment will most likely be my money. Luckily, I'm also selling tickets in hopes of canceling out the costs. In a perfect world, that would give me back up to $4,000. I spend about $2,000 per month, so I have less than 2 months till the clock truly runs out or I have to ransack what remains of my investments. However, I'm very hopeful. Being involved in the Seattle space community is invaluable to me. It will eventually help me find a job. Plus, I really enjoy it. I do want to be a space advocate and get people interested in space. This event is my chance, and I'll let you know how it progresses. Thanks for watching week 13 of Hired, and I will post a new video next week.